whispering echoes. Yes, that's it. A whispering echo, an idea that resonates long after the sound has faded, leaving you pondering its origin and destination. That's what it feels like when an avoidant partner is testing you. Welcome, dear viewer, to a peculiar yet utterly fascinating journey into the intricate dance of attachment styles, specifically focusing on how to tell if an avoidant is testing you, and more importantly, how to pass every time. Now, imagine, if you will, the grand stage of human relationships. A stage where emotions are the actors and attachment styles the plot twists. Each of us enters with a script, often unwritten but deeply ingrained. Among these characters, the avoidant partner stands out. A bit like a mysterious protagonist in a classic play, whose intentions are cloaked in ambiguity and whose actions seem, at times, as bewildering as a riddle wrapped in an enigma. Let me take you back to a story that might illuminate the shadows of this perplexing character. Picture a bustling cafe in the heart of a city that never sleeps. Amidst the aroma of freshly ground coffee and the clatter of porcelain cups, there sits a couple, Sarah and Tom. Sarah with her open heart and an eagerness to connect, and Tom, the enigma, the whispering echo. On the surface, their relationship appeared as promising as any fairy tale. But beneath, an intricate dance was unfolding. Sarah noticed that whenever she reached out to Tom expressing her desire for deeper intimacy, he would retreat, not unlike a tide pulling back from the shore. It puzzled her, this ebb and flow, until she realized that Tom, in his own peculiar way, was testing her. Not with malice, mind you, but as a means of protecting his own fortress of solitude. He was avoidant, you see, and his tests were not meant to challenge her worth, but to evaluate the safety of vulnerability. The tests, the subtle art of avoidance. They come in many forms, each a delicate brushstroke on the canvas of human connection. One day, Tom might withdraw emotionally, becoming as distant as a ship on the horizon. The next, he might provoke, stirring conflict not from a place of cruelty, but from an unconscious need to affirm that Sarah would remain steadfast, even when the seas turned turbulent. So how does one pass these tests, you ask? The answer lies in understanding the language of the avoidant. It's a language not spoken with words, but with actions and reactions, with space given and space taken. To pass, one must master the art of patience, the virtue of consistency. It requires the wisdom to recognize that when an avoidant partner steps back, it is not always a sign of retreat, but perhaps a request for time, to process, to feel safe. Let us return to Sarah and Tom in their cozy little cafe. Once Sarah deciphered Tom's unspoken language, she learned to navigate the waters with grace. When Tom pulled away, she resisted the urge to chase. Instead, she waited, offering a gentle reassurance of her presence. When he tested her with conflict, she stood her ground, not with anger, but with understanding. Slowly, the fortress began to crack, allowing glimpses of vulnerability to shine through. You see, dear viewer, the key to passing these tests is not in changing the avoidant, but in accepting them, understanding that their tests are not a reflection of your inadequacy, but of their own fears of intimacy. It is about creating a space where they can feel safe to let down their guard, to let you in without the paralyzing fear of loss or suffocation. And what of the unexpected turns, you might wonder? Those moments are the gems of any relationship. They arrive unannounced, like a sudden downpour on a sunny day. For Sarah and Tom, it was a simple afternoon stroll through the park, where Tom, in a rare moment of unguardedness, shared a piece of his past, a memory he had long kept locked away. It was a turning point, a breakthrough that signaled a shift from testing to trusting. In these moments, the avoidant partner reveals that beneath the layers of armor lies a heart yearning for connection, for love that is steadfast and true. It is here that the relationship transforms, where the echo becomes a harmonious melody, resonating with the promise of growth and mutual understanding. So, dear viewer, as you embark on your own journey through the labyrinth of attachment styles, remember that the tests of an avoidant partner are not insurmountable obstacles, but opportunities for deeper connection. Listen to the whispering echoes, decipher their meanings, and approach them with empathy and patience. Embrace the uncertainty, for it is in the unknown that the most beautiful stories unfold. In the grand tapestry of human connection, each of us is both a student and a teacher. We learn from our partners, just as they learn from us. And as we navigate the complex dynamics of attachment, we discover that love, in all its forms, is a dance of vulnerability, courage, and above all, understanding. So go forth, dear viewer, with a heart open and a mind curious. Embrace the tests, pass them with grace, and let the whispering echoes guide you to a place where love, in its truest form, resides.
If you believe this video might help someone dear to you, share it with them. A small gesture on your part could mean the world to a friend in need.